You can throw those actually right up by the hay bales there. All right, this is attempt number 3 to finish the brooder. We'll see what happens. We got all this lumber to help us out over here. Still got some left over. So stay tuned and watch.
Do I need a coat? I think just a sweater's fine.
Been a really busy morning so far, but we did all that work on the brooder just in time. We were milking this morning. We actually got up early to milk. We were up at Brittany at like 7:15ish. I was just a few minutes behind her. And we got up and milk. Brittany has an appointment she has to get to, but this came in the mail. I know.
Aww. You're so chippy. Oh, you're so cute.
Sorry, I had to grab something out for Bree. But we got our chicks in. These are our Cornish Cross chicks. Now I gotta find the board I had for putting the waterers on. I don't see it. Look at these two. How adorable. So, we picked out a name for the calf, and we're giving it a couple days to make sure that we like it. I think we do. We voted as a family. So we'll be sharing that soon. In the next video. We're not gonna clickbait or anything with you guys, so don't worry about that. I hate clickbait. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. I actually ask my wife if I write like a catchy title for our videos. I always am skeptical, and I'm like, Bree, is this clickbaity? This seems clickbaity, and I don't want them. So why can I not find? I hope we didn't use the board I'm looking for, but seems like we might have. it is. You may be wondering, you can see I'm dipping the beaks in the water. And that may be kind of one of those things where you're like, well, why is he doing that? That seems mean. You dunk a head of a newborn chick, just clunk it right in the water. Well, it's not mean. That's actually how they learn. This is where my water's at. This is where I get my drink. So if you don't do that, they'll probably find their way to the water by smell or by following the other chicks who have found it. But there are some that just won't figure it out. Sometimes it'll be a lot and you'll have a bunch of chicks dying of thirst. And yeah, that's a bad thing. Something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna go let the birds out. Although I did not bring their food, I'll have to go back and get that. Well, letting the birds out. And we're gonna go check for eggs here. This coop has been working out beautifully. Our chickens are really weird. Like I always took chickens and stuff, like you think of farms, you know, getting up at 4 in the morning to go milk your cow. If you don't, like the cow's udder will explode or whatever. Chickens, they lay eggs. It's the very first thing they do in the morning, and it's, you know, 6 a.m. if you're not collecting the eggs. Like I always had these like misconceptions. We are setting our milking time as 8 o'clock or 8 or 8:30 in the morning, which isn't really early at all. And our chickens tend to not lay eggs until, you know, somewhere around lunchtime. And they'll kind of, couple at a time, lay their eggs. It's kind of bizarre. It's not any of the preconceived notions I ever had when it came to farming. You can be like me, you know, being honest with you guys, I'm a very lazy person. I like not getting up in the mornings. I like being able to sleep in. I like doing things the easy way. And that just comes really naturally to me. But, you know, you can still work really hard and work on yourself and work on getting up at a good time, like 8 o'clock in the morning, and still do something like farming if you want. You don't have to be a person who loves getting up before the sun rises. So it's a special moment there with Drew. Anyways, I'll let you look at the birds and you enjoy that. Hey, get the birds food. Scoop it for me. It's a beautiful morning here. 44 degrees out. Hard to believe that just 6 days ago now, We had one of the biggest snowstorms that Indy has seen in probably 7 or 8 years.
Oh, we're not under.
You don't need to hold it on them, trust me. You get it. Good for them.
So one of the things I had noticed is that the birds were acting as though they were cold. You can tell because they huddle right underneath where the lamp is at, fighting to be directly under it. So we're adding hangers built into the brooder lid so that we can hang the lights a little closer. And eventually we actually ended up adding 2 more heat lamps just because this brooder is so large. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. This has been a fun video to make. It took me 3 different days worth of building to get this brooder finished. But it's so worth it now that it's done. And I'm super excited to be using it. We've got ducks coming soon. And it's going to be a fantastic time. We're going to try and be as self-sufficient as we can, being able to raise our own chicks and raise our own ducklings. So thank you guys so much. Hit that like button, and please, if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video.